Joined here today by the one and only Gilbert Burns, coming off that huge win over Gunnar Nelson back in Denmark a few weeks back. Gilbert, what's up, man? How are you?
I'm good, bro. How you doing?
I'm good, man. Thanks for asking. First things first, before we talk about the fight, before we talk about all that, we do know that took place in Denmark. Was that your first time going to Denmark?
Yeah, that was the first time that was for travel. I had just 1 week training, 1 week over there, but it was good. It was a beautiful place, super clean, good people. Hope to come back there very soon, but on vacation, to enjoy a little bit more. But it was a great time.
Did you spend any extra time in Denmark, or was it strictly business, go there, win the fight, and then come right back home?
It was kind of like that. I got there pretty early. I was able to get there on Sunday, and I kind of chill a little bit for 2 days. Boom, got back to work, straight business. And Sunday, my flight was just coming back to Florida at night, so I have all day on Sunday. So I was walking around downtown with Henry, and we had a great time.
Did you do anything special while you're in Denmark? I mean, did you get a chance to visit anything kind of that you wouldn't be able to maybe in Florida?
Not much. It was just walking around, seeing the streets, talking with a couple of fans, and we grab a great food, but we just local, nothing too crazy. But the little bit that I saw, Denmark is a beautiful place that I want to go back for sure.
For sure. Let's talk about the fight a little bit. Obviously, it was a great performance. I don't need to tell you that, of course. How do you look back at your performance now a few weeks back?
Uh, I think it was a great performance. I cannot take that away, but I think I took good decisions during the fight. I take good choices. The thing is, when the fight happened, we need to make that quick decision. And looking back and watching the fights, for sure, I saw a lot of more options that I could do. But yeah, it was a great performance. I think I made a bad decision towards the towards the end of the first round. I executed a bad takedown in the bottom. That that was how he won the first round because of my mistake. But I came strong in the second round. I was able to hit good takedowns, fly knee, almost a submission. Third round too, like good takedown. And yeah, overall was a good performance. I already watched that video a couple of times. I saw a lot of things that I can do better, and we're going from there. Just got back in training this week, slowly coming back. Touching a lot of basics, and can't wait to the next one.
And you mentioned being on the bottom at the end of the first round. A lot of people they were talking about your jiu-jitsu background, how you'd be comfortable off your back and stuff like that. Did you feel comfortable off your back in that fight, or did you have to be careful because we do know that Gunnar has that himself a big background in grappling?
No, I was very comfortable. I watched a lot of his videos, a lot of his grappling mats, his MMA mats, and I kind of had all figured out how he likes to get on top and then avoid all that. And I was very, very, very comfortable, and I think was one of the things that I saw breaking him a little bit. He wasn't pretty comfortable on the stand up. I think his best position is, if we take a big picture, where he'll be comfortable on the fight will be or on the distance or on top. And I think on the very first round, I took that away from him. He wasn't comfortable on the stand up, and when he got a good position, he wasn't comfortable at all on top. And yeah, I felt very comfortable, and I think that was when I started to break him mentally a little bit to the fight.
And a lot of people they mentioned he's got this good grappling and stuff like that. But what did you think of his ground game? I mean, were you impressed by it, or was it not really anything you haven't seen before?
No, no, it was good. It was very good, and that's why I accepted the challenge. That's why it motivated me to get a fight. Yeah, he was very good. He was able to defend the anaconda choke that I was looking for. Uh, right before the judo throw, the high gosh that I threw on him, I was looking for the guillotine. He did a good job defending. Yeah, overall he's very good. I think I have the game to kind of don't let him shy so much on the grappling, but for sure he has a very good grappling. He's a great fighter. He hasn't. Not a lot of people was able to beat him. So I forget about it, but I think he has three, maybe four, five losses on the UFC, and then he just beat for the top contenders. He lost to Damian Maia, he lost to Ponzinibbio, he lost to Leon Edwards, he lost to me, and I think that's why made me go to the top 15 in that division because he never lost to a random guy. He just lost to a top fighters, and I put myself over there on that picture.
For sure. I do want to talk about something that you landed during the fight. You landed this huge flying knee. I think everyone thought he was out. Well, what went through your mind when you landed that? I mean, were you expecting him to go out? I mean, were you surprised he was able to kind of take that shot?
Yeah, as soon as I landed, I was like, man, he's out, and then I saw right away he was kind of wobbling, and then he shoot to my legs. Yeah, bro, that was a clean fly knee. So we practiced that a lot at Hard Knocks. You saw Adam Borks hit that on every single fight in Bellator. He's been
Yep.
knocking people out with that. Vicente Luque land on
Mike
Mike
Perry?
Perry,
Yeah.
his last fight, and we have a lot of guys. Martin Negrin, he's a ONE FC champion featherweight. There is he's a lightweight over there, but he hit that on the fight too. So yeah, we've been training that a lot. But for sure, I was like, man, the guy has a chance.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard to pull him out. And on the submission too, he has a great defense. So as soon as I hit that point at the end of the second round, I couldn't finish him. I had almost a submission, almost a knockout. I know we're going for a decision, but at least I'm gonna make him work hard. Make he's that guy who sells the losing hard. To beat him, you gotta work hard. So that's what he did.
And recently on Twitter, we see you. You're trying to take all these fights on short notice. Every time someone steps out, you're
Yes.
there. Even if it's not your division, we saw you heavyweight, women's strawweight. Well, what is this new thing of you kind of stepping up and taking all these fights?
Uh, the thing is, I don't want to. I need to fight to feel alive. That's the answer. I need to fight. I need to have something. That doesn't mean when I don't have it, don't work. I do like to work. I do like to train. I love to train. I see a lot of people. I like to fight. No, I like to train. I like to get prepared to a fight, and that's I think what motivates me more. And then I saw a lot of people. Couple guys doesn't want that fight. So that just random happening. Like last week, the guy that he even lost to Mike Davis, the guy that I just
Yeah.
fought recently here in Florida. I forgot the guy's name, so he lost. So his opponent pulled out on Sunday or something like that last week. So I just tweeted out, hey, I'm here in Florida, I can't drive to Tampa. It's gonna be hard right now to make a 55, but I can make 165. If you want, I can drive tomorrow to Florida to Tampa. I'm 3 hours drive. Let's go. And I'm really serious when I say that. And the guy just tweeted me back, oh, I'm already at 160, 165 is too much. I was like, man, come on, bro. We're fighters. You think like 5 pounds, 10 pounds are gonna make a difference? You know what I mean? Like, uh, I think I'm just different. I want to fight. I want to stay busy, and I think put myself in over there, showing my availability to go against anyone, literally anyone. I think you I think I will get more opportunities. But when every time that I say that, I'm real. I'm available to go, and I would love to fight one more time this year. We talk already. Me, my manager Ali Abdelaziz, we talk already. Jean Shelby, he said most likely it's not gonna happen this year. They all booked up. A lot of fights will be booked already. So we talking, but and they said just keep doing what you're doing. You may get another shot notice. Accident happen, and the things that I just want to take those opportunities. I'm healthy, and another thing that I know is I'm not gonna be for healthy as a fighter for that long. I know
Yeah.
our career is not that long. So come on, bro. I'm healthy. I want to fight right now. I know a couple of years from now I'm gonna miss that. I'm gonna like, man.
Yeah.
And I don't want to leave no regret. As soon as I get on that level, I don't want to leave no regret. I want to say, yeah, I'm done, but bro, I fought so much there. Okay, now I'm gonna enjoy this beer. I'm gonna enjoy this food. I'm gonna relax, because I fought everybody. So, and that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to fight everyone that I can. I have 20 fights away as a pro. I have I don't know, but I think 73 overall. Overall, only on UFC's 10-3. So just my UFC record is a good one. I have knockouts, I have submissions, and I'm just want to keep going. You know.
And so now you are at 170. I assume when you were at 155, would you have been able to take these short notice fights at lightweight, or would that have been kind of too short notice for you, sort of, with your weight cut?
Hell no, it's gonna be too hard to make a 55 here right now. You see that ticks right here. I'm big right now. I'm 193, 195 right now. I'm just got back on training this week. I took 2 weeks off and like mandatory for all my coaches, all my physical therapists. But you need 2 weeks just for your body to recover. And another thing too, I need to mentally recover from that fight with Gunnar because that was an important fight for me. I know I could break to the top 15, and I did it. And but I concentrated so much, especially being only 2 weeks notice. So I had 1 week to train and 1 week there in Denmark to adapt, and I don't want to mess up with those opportunities. So I think it kind of focused way too much. I concentrate way too much on the fight. Don't make any mistakes. Like I did a lot of visualization, a lot of notes, a lot of strategy talk to my coach. Like so much. I was so into the fight that I need mentally 2 weeks just to recover from that fight. I was draining. I was a little tired. I was for sure I could fight. I can fight. I have that switch right here. If you say give me a fight, I'm gonna turn that on. I'm gonna fight. But I'm enjoying staying at 170 right now. And I'm very strong. I still work on my speed to stay at the 155 speed and a 170 strength. But to cut down to a 55, I need a little time, and you have to make so much sense because I feel very good at 170 right now. And for sure in the future, I still want to fight at 185. Before I even talked to my coach before I retired, I still gonna fight at 205 at least one time.
205.
185 and 205 for sure before I retire. 100%. I'm not talking shit. I'm not kind of going crazy. I know I can fight these guys.
When you say those weight classes, what's the motivation? Is it not cutting weight, or are there people specifically that you want to fight in those weight classes?
I train with these guys, and people don't when we say that people don't believe you, but Henry makes us spar everybody in the room, everybody. Since Black Zealand, we spar everybody against everybody in the room. And there was sometimes 3, sometimes 5 minute rounds. And okay, he just got crazy. Say today everybody got to spar everybody. And we had Anthony Rumble on the room, Rashad, Thiago Silva, Cesar Ferreira, Vitor Belfort, and we used to, like me, Camaro, Vicente, we used to go against these guys. Sometimes we spar Anthony Rumble, Vitor, Thiago Silva, Tyrone. We spar, and you think they're gonna take it easy on us? They
No.
don't. They try to go hard, and we go hard too. And we, on the beginning, we try to survive until we see, okay, it's not that crazy. We can work, and that gives me a lot of motivation. I used to work with these guys, and for sure I can fight a lot of guys at 185 and 205. I really believe as soon as you get on a certain level, like as a top five, for sure it might be a little harder, but not everybody's a top five in the world. And I believe I can for sure can fight at 185 right now, maybe a year from now, but a couple more years for sure I'm gonna make one fight at 205.
And so, what's next for you at this point in your career? I mean, you beat Gunnar Nelson. You mentioned you're in the top 15 at welterweight. I mean, what's kind of next for you? Are you going to be fighting these contender fights next? Is it trying to get that short notice? What's kind of next right now?
And the next, I don't know. We talked about Neil Magny, and I asked my manager. We talked to Sean Shelby. I think he's still suspended from the USADA, so he's kind of out of the picture a little bit. I don't know if he might be clear. I heard he might be clear soon, but we never know. And I think after 10-3 on the UFC, and after beating such a two high level guys as Alexei Kunchenko and Gunnar Nelson on 1 week of training, I think I put myself on a mix on that division. I wish they give me, I wish all the sacrifice that I did to take these two fights, all the demons that I had to be myself to accept that fight, to get that fight, to get ready. I think a reward's coming. You know, I wish I get if I can if I if it makes sense what I'm saying. I wish to get a named guy. You know, and if I could choose, I'm not gonna choose an easy fight, but for sure I'm gonna choose a guy with a name, Anthony Pettis. I don't know, guys like that. And if they give me this fight for sure, I'm gonna have. I didn't have right now a camp at 170, and I performed the way I perform. But with the camp, I know I can beat any one of these guys. And if I could choose, I'm not gonna choose an easy fight. Will be Anthony Pettis. But I can see a picture getting a short notice too. I just saw. I didn't take a look very well, but I know Carlos Coney has a fight. If I'm not wrong, against Mickey Gall, that's the fight. If they pulled out, they already know I want to jump in. Uh, Couple other fights, if they pulled out for sure, will be the first one. I'll be in Singapore next week to help out Michael Johnson. If something happened with Demi Maia or Ben Askren, I'll be right there, ready to make weight and go. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know how to answer that right now. I'm gonna keep looking for short notice, but if a good fight present myself like a good guy, a good name guy for sure, I'm interested. I'm not, and a lot of guys were so happy that I break the top 15, but I'm not gonna hide. You know, if they give me a good fight for sure, I'm gonna take it, even if the guys outside of the rank. You know, but if I could choose, if it's under my power, it's under my demand for sure, I would demand a top 10. You know, top 15. But I know it's not like that. But if the fight's very interesting, the guy has a name, the guy's a banger, the guy's a hard work, for sure I'm gonna take it.
All right, well, that's all I have for you, Gilbert, man. I really appreciate the time. Thanks so much, man.
Yeah, my pleasure, bro. Thank you.